Hello, my friends of the sixth semester. Today I am going to take up an essay in paper 19, and that is Romila Thapar's The Antecedents. It's quite a long essay, so I'll have to divide my lecture into short note giving. Now, first, Romila Thapar. Who is Romila Thapar? Romila Thapar is an Indian historian, and she did intensive study in trying to unearth the evidences of ancient Indian civilization. Her work, her trust of study is ancient India, and she is a professor of history in Jawaharlal Nehru University in New Delhi. So I'll go straight into the text. The text begins with a subtitle, Prehistoric Beginnings. Now, history is constructed based on evidence. And here an important branch of history is archaeology. Now, what is archaeology? Archaeology is the study of the ruins and the material objects which are found through excavation of in certain parts where many such artifacts are found in huge numbers, in big numbers, which proves that some kind of civilization existed in that area. Now, this study of archaeology, this interest in archaeology developed most in the 19th century, and there was the search for antiquities. Antiquities means those objects or items which belong to ancient times. And this search for antiquities, it was not only confined to India or a particular region, but there was a global interest developing among historians. And as these excavations have taken place and many artifacts have been unearthed, comparative studies were done, and different interpretations have come up regarding these artifacts. Now, in India, we know we have a very ancient civilization, which is the Indus Valley civilization, which flourished on the banks of the river Indus. Now, the Indus River originates in the Himalayan region, flows westwards through the northern point of India, and now passes through Pakistan and flows into the Arabian Sea. And Indus River has the tributaries like the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Satluj, the Beas, and the Ravi. These are the 5 tributaries of the Indus. Now, though now today Pakistan is a separate nation, it used to be a part of the Indian subcontinent. So when we say the subcontinent, we include regions which were once part of India, Pakistan, parts of Afghanistan, and the rest of India. So these Indus Valley excavations also took place in the early 1900s, in the 1920s, in the 1930s. And initially, what was thought by historians was that the origin of the Indus cities, like the very famous Indus cities are Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, and there are others also. So the origin of these Indus cities was attributed to West Asian civilizations. But now, of course, the interpretations have changed and new methods of excavation have come up. The collecting of data has become more systematic and more scientific, and so now it is believed that there is indigenous origin of these cities and not something which has come from the West. And again, the focus now of historians is not just the discussions about origin or about chronology. Rather, the focus is on the nature of cultures and the changes which have happened thereafter. And today, if an artifact is found, what is most important in that is the context of the artifact rather than the artifact itself. So, the improved methods of data collection and also the shift in focus of study and research has resulted in creating an Indian past, creating the Indian past. There are so many explanations about the cultures and societies and which are responsible for the creation of Indian history. And earlier it was believed that the whole northern hemisphere, okay, the continents were joined together in a kind of mega continent. Africa was linked up with India, and it was believed that the origin of Homo sapiens means human beings. The scientific name is Homo sapien. So the origin of Homo sapiens was thought to be Africa, and from there the dispersal took place all over the world. And it was believed to be such. But now Romila Thapar in her work has focused on the Indian origin of the beginnings of prehistory in certain sites which have been excavated in India itself. So we'll stop here for today and continue in the next session. Thank you.